Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th commentary on Red Flag Konna. Today I will talk about homeless shelters and the people that make them so interesting. It may be a red flag when the sudden appearance of fresh meat at a homeless shelter coincides with the sudden disappearance of some of its longtime residents. This is one of those idiotic suppositions that plague my book Daily Red Flag Jokes, available online at www.amazon.com/books or www.dailyredflagjokes.com, my website. I must be slipping because I didn't plug the book in a couple of Red Flag Konna spots, but hopefully you guys will at least watch the ones with the plugs. Anyway, this red flag was inspired by when my wife and I had a transportation and feeding ministry in El Paso, Texas. Yeah, right across the street from the most dangerous city in North America, Juarez, Mexico. I guess Mexico is considered North America. Who cares? One of the shelters that we picked up people from was close enough to the border to play catch with someone on the other side. My pastor would have church services 4 times a week. I would go to 2 homeless shelters and pick up everybody that wanted to go and hear the word of God and have a nice home cooked meal prepared by my wife, Deborah. There were a lot of, let us just call them, different things that happened while serving God in this capacity. One that stands out and I shall never forget is when my wife told me that she heard this guy talking to someone in the bathroom, and when he came out, she heard the sound of footsteps behind him as he was telling someone to come on that was not visible. If you deal with homeless people for any length of time, sooner or later, you will come face to face with some things that you have never experienced and hope you never will again. This guy clearly had my wife frightened. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared too. But me being the man, I had to act like I wasn't. This guy asked for a plate for his friend that wasn't there, and I leaned over, looked him in the face with my mean, brave look, and said, I don't feed nothing I can't see. And you know what I'm talking about. No more problems out of him, at least in that area. Working with homeless people is something you can do nothing to prepare yourself for except pray, because God is the only thing that can help you deal with some of the different situations that you inevitably will experience. I can say this though, if you ain't right with God and got His protection, stay away from homeless shelters, because you wouldn't be able to handle the truth. I have a heart for homeless ministries because that is the lifestyle I hail from. But if it's all the same to you from now on, I'll just help with my money from across town. Just saying. If you ever find yourself in a homeless shelter, here's some advice. Follow the rules. You don't want to get kicked out in the cold. Keep to yourself and pray incessantly. You are not there on vacation and don't need to add to your list of people to avoid when you get out of there. I know this sounds harsh, but how can you help someone when you can't help yourself? Get out of there, get your act together, and return someday and give something back. I know this commentary wasn't very funny, but homeless shelters ain't no joke, man. This is the Battle Man, first name Colorado. Thank you.